Even though I can't see it, I'd like you to watch this video, and I'd like you to enjoy it. Look at that. Oh, crap. Look at that. That's a hole in my wall, sort of. It's a... Wait. It's really hard to do backwards. Oh dear. That's a hole in my paint. That's a sticker I stuck on my ceiling when I had a bunk bed like 9 years ago. It's a witch flying in a moon. That is a picture that I drew with fancy Tracy lines. Ooh, that was good. In freshman year. It was like I took art appreciation. It's dye, and that was my project. And I was like, wow, that almost looks good. So I put it on my wall. This is an uncomfortable spot. I'm very dark. I'll be back. I'm in my bed now. I went to get my rave sheet from Mr. Johnson, and I was like, Mr. Johnson, the science teacher, by the way, if that helps. I was like, 5th period. Okay, Mr. Johnson, where's my rave sheet? And he was like, oh, I have your sheet. And he was like, but I don't have it with me. And I was like, okay. And he was like, it's in a folder. When do you have free next? And I was like, I could come by 9th period. And he was like, okay, 9th period. I'll be here. And I was like, okay, I'll come here then. So then I come 9th period, and he was like, oh, it's on my desk. I was going to write it. Which tells me right there, I don't think he meant to say that, but he didn't write it yet. I was like, okay, that's great. And he was like, but I'm not going to tell you to get it because my desk is so messy. So I was like, okay, see ya next time. Today was next time. And I was like, hey, Mr. Johnson, I stalked him in lab. And he was like, oh, and he was like, yeah, it's on my desk. And I was like, that's great. That's where it was 2 days ago. And so he was like, where are you going to be at the end of this period? And I'm like, right here. And I stayed till the end of the period. I stalked him all period long. Then I followed him, and then he pulled out the sheet, and it had 0 words on it. And I was like, okay, this is great. So I literally had to stand there and wait for him to write my rave sheet. I love Mr. Johnson. So I guess I'll go now, because I have nothing else to say. The time right here says 34 minutes and 24, 5, 6, 7 seconds. That's right. There's a lot that's going to be edited. See you guys next time in like 5 months. Maybe Denise will love me now.